without two of their main players. We'll talk about that in a bit as Iowa State controls the opening tip. Beautifully by Hassan Ward. Ward with 4. Quick counter, BYU, and Johnson gets the trifecta.
He gets in legal guarding position, and if you're body to body with him, he forces you to turn it over.
A finger roll with the left hand by Johnson. For the Cyclones. Then Spencer Johnson able to catch fire. 19 for Johnson in the first half. Ward with a lazy pass, and it's taken away. Easy steal for Richie Saunders. Robinson wants to run. Wide open. Johnson got it. Dallin Hall reverses direction, runs in to help out defense. Long three after the hesitation, and Robinson buries it.
Because if you go in soft, even if you get fouled, the officials will assume you're weak. They won't give you the benefit of the doubt.
Violent collision there with Khalifa and Lipsy on the other end.
Pulls up on a dime. And Hall, who is so good at the handoff, boom. I mean, straight up and down. I mean, flowing right into his shot. This is great communication. As Hall goes by, almost serves as a screen. Big bucket, cutting it to 4, obviously. But with the stop here, Iowa State has a chance to close out the half offensively.
Khalifa, the distributor, finds Saunders. BYU talked about how great of an environment, and it's going to be a good environment here after the dunk by Noah Waterman.
I think that they've used me a little bit to, help recruit some guys. When Taman was in high school, I used to go to all his high school games and watch him play.
Complimenting Lipsy and getting to the paint. Driving hard, not settling for jumpers.
Richie Saunders, who's had somewhat of a
team, keep everybody happy. You turn it over, that'll really keep your teammates happy, so trying to put it that way.
A 17-10 run by BYU to start this second half. They have opened up their largest lead. And Iowa State shooting woes continue in this second half. Hall measures and buries. In the act for the first time, and then Dallin Hall, he's been the ball distributor tonight, but this time a wide open 3. Second full year in Provo for Robinson, and Atiki swats it. BYU wants to run. Johnson finishes on the other end, showing they can play some defense. The block shot, Atiki setting it up. Johnson on the transition. BYU.
They backed off of him, plenty of room for him to knock that down.
Pavletsky, the SoCon Freshman of the Year a season ago for Wofford. The transfers they brought in. 3-ball up, and it's good. Big 12 now. Spencer Johnson, it's a new career high. 24 points. Since he started the night, 3 of 4 since. He's went 0 for 7.
Yeah, he had the room, but he also had the matchup.
Long 3.
Carried BYU. Second half, it's the playmaking. 7 assists on the night. But here's some scoring, certainly when you're down 15 with 6.5 left.
Backdoor cut. Oh, does he have court vision? Khalifa looking for some options. Sends that one-hand bounce pass. Hall elected not to shoot it. Instead, the unselfish play, the extra pass, and it's Johnson on the weak side. Yeah. BYU was ranked as high as 12th, and they started 0-2 in the conference. Saunders gets a penetrating shot to go. Trap coming. Waterman in a tough spot. Throws over the top of the smaller defenders. Here is Saunders. Count it. He's fouled. Richie Saunders seeing his minutes elevate the last couple of games. Khalifa with the block. One thing about this conference. Wow. See the wrap around. Waterman. No follow-up is there by Johnson.
And we talked about it early in the game. If they could defensive rebound, BYU is going to get a lot of open threes.
Waterman with an exclamation point. He's in the inaugural run for BYU in the Big 12. They were picked 13th in the preseason media poll out of 14, and they are just dropping dimes all over the floor right now as Robinson connects.
But tonight was BYU's night, Sean. I mean, they were absolutely sound at both ends of the floor. And that's a big-time win and maybe a little bit of a statement.